There's a little video of you with President Biden. Brad, could we show that?
I'm in trouble, man.
Yeah, I am.
Thank you.
I'm in trouble.
My kind of trouble.
Good job.
Congratulations, man.
Hey.
I got in a little trouble by, you may recall, I was saying I'm looking forward to them being organized.
Yeah, well, hey, man.
But you got it done in one place.
Yeah.
Let's not stop.
That's right.
So I thought it was interesting that Biden put out this clip, which is basically him talking to you. It would have been better, a much more interesting thing if he had highlighted what you were saying. But what was that like? What was it like meeting Biden? And are there things that Biden could do and isn't doing that could help workers at Amazon and workers in general?
Oh well, the same way I approached Mr. Graham. I definitely um, was very adamant about what I was there for. I wasn't just there to talk about, have a photo op like everybody is assuming. I had some demands, of course. I asked the president to, help us get recognized. We're not recognized until we get through this whole objection process with Amazon, and we need some type of pressure from the administration so that companies don't get to just dispute elections after we fairly beat them. We all watched it. So, I asked for that type of support. They obviously didn't play any of that dialogue, but that was just my mission to go there and to get recognition for our Amazon labor union. And they pretty much was telling me that they're going to do some things. They didn't get into any details, of course. I did talk to Secretary Walsh, the Secretary of Labor. Had a great conversation, and we also will have some more in the future. And the vice president, she's saying that she's going to get involved. So, I'm just going to wait and see. They told me that the world is watching. So I said, yes, the world is watching. We all know who we need to hold accountable. It's not going to be the workers. We're going to be the ones holding them accountable. So the clock is ticking for sure.
And what about Biden giving Amazon contracts, like literally while meeting with you?
Well, see, here's the thing about that. It was going to happen anyway.
Right.
Whether I was up there or not, we have nothing to do with that.
Sure, of course.
This is what they've been doing for years. If anybody should be upset, it should be everybody. This is your tax dollars, not mine. I haven't paid taxes in 2 years. I'm unemployed. So it has to be a community effort and uproar. It can't just be the workers in the warehouse. We all have to be upset. It's not just the workers. It's not just myself. Um, these are our tax dollars, and they're using our tax dollars to bail out billionaires. It's been going on forever. And whether it's this administration or the last administration, this is what they all do. So, we all need to be upset about it and take some type of action, collective action.
There's a bit of a debate, I guess, on the left. Some people think that the way to support workers is to boycott Amazon. Other people say that that's not really what the ask is. What is your position on boycotting Amazon as consumers?
Well, I can't really say anything about that as far as boycotting because the workers legally can't do that. But I always say stand in solidarity with the workers, whatever that call to action may be, whether it's just a demonstration showing up, volunteering, canceling your prime, something to advocate for. But other than that, boycotting Amazon is not going to be as effective as people think. Most of their money is made off of AWS, which is the web services anyway. So we just have to, once again, spread the message about the stories that are being told from these workers, the horrific stories, the grievances that we hear about. We have to uplift those stories so that consumers understand what type of company that they're dealing with, and maybe they can make the conscious decision to, stand in solidarity with the workers until they do better.
I know you're in a rush, so just really quickly, last two questions. One is there anything that Biden or the NLRB, the National Labor Review Board, could do like right now to help support workers? Not in November, but right now, or anything that could be introduced on the state level or federal level to help organizing workers? And then the other question is, what should be the litmus test for progressives assessing if candidates are serious or providing lip service? Like, what do you think a good way to determine that is? Because a lot of people, I think, cozied up to you after the fact, this victory. So do you have any advice on that front?
Yeah, right now, what the Biden administration needs to do is they need to add more funding and money towards the NLRB so that the NLRB is funded to the point where they can keep up with the amount of cases they're receiving now. With our situation and with Starbucks and other places starting to unionize a lot more. I think it's up 57% since last year. These NLRB offices are very underfunded, very understaffed, and it's very difficult for them to keep up with the process as these workers are trying to organize. We learned that the hard way as well, and we're still dealing with that. And they need to, obviously, of course, pass the PRO Act. That's something that we need to get passed to help workers organize, encourage workers to organize, to be protected. And if not, Biden definitely has an executive order pen. I would love if he can use it. He should use it to do something regards to labor, because labor movement is booming right now in the country. As far as politicians with lip service, call them out. That's exactly what I did. It happened. It happened with the AOC situation. She didn't show up the first time, but we had a conversation months later. Even though we kind of expected that, we had to do that so that we can let people know that we're not the ones to blame. It's the ones we elect, and we got to make sure that they show up because they support our community. They have to show up, and holding them accountable is something that we all can do.